Dawn broke over the Atlantic, painting the sky in hues of blood orange and bruised purple. A chilling sight awaited. The impossible, the unthinkable. Somali pirate ships, hundreds strong, formed a jagged ring around the American coastline. These were not mere vessels of wood and sail, they were grotesquely adorned, festooned with bones draped in tattered shrouds. The stench of brine and decay wafted on the sea breeze, a miasma of fear. Their message, delivered via a loudspeaker crackling with static, echoed across the stunned nation. $100 billion. Or face the wrath of the dayi. Panic seized the nation. News channels erupted in a cacophony of fear, mongering, and speculation. The dayi. The name itself, whispered like a curse, sent shivers down the spines of even the most hardened cynics. Legends, dredged from the darkest corners of Somali folklore, spoke of ancient seafaring warriors, their bodies augmented by dark magic, their souls forfeit to the abyssal depths for power beyond mortal comprehension. Their arrival was heralded by an unnatural silence. The sea, normally a chorus of crashing waves and shrieking gulls, lay eerily still, a glassy expanse reflecting the monstrous fleet above. On the decks, figures moved with an unsettling grace, their movements fluid, almost serpentine. Their eyes, burning like embers in the growing light, seemed to pierce the veil of reality, staring deep into the souls of those unfortunate enough to meet their gaze.
The dayi are not mere men. We are the storm, the abyss, the reckoning. Those who defy us will learn the true meaning of terror.
Whispers spread like wildfire. Fishermen, their faces etched with terror, muttered of siren songs that lured ships off course, of monstrous tentacles that dragged men screaming into the depths. The dayi, they claimed, were not mere pirates. They were harbingers of a primal terror, a force as old as the ocean itself, awakened from its slumber to unleash chaos upon the world. A tense standoff ensued. American warships, their steel hulls gleaming in the morning sun, formed a defensive perimeter. Negotiations, fraught with mistrust and veiled threats, proved futile. The dayi, it became horrifyingly clear, were not interested in mere monetary gain. They sought something far more sinister, a sacrifice.
I saw it with my own eyes. The chanting. It was like nothing I've ever heard before, and that thing they held. It wasn't human, it couldn't be.
A border incident confirmed their darkest fears. A small fishing vessel straying too close to the pirate cordon was seized. The ensuing spectacle, captured on shaky camera footage, sent a wave of terror across the globe. A ritualistic chanting, guttural and ancient, filled the air as a lone figure adorned in ceremonial garb and a grotesque mask emerged from the pirate's midst. In his hand he held a writhing mass of flesh and bone, a grotesque parody of a human form. The chanting reached a fever pitch, the air thick with the stench of blood and brine. The figure raised the writhing mass, a high-pitched shriek echoing across the water, and then, the impossible. The sea itself seemed to roil, a monstrous shape, vaguely humanoid, rising from the depths behind the pirate fleet. Its eyes, burning like baleful stars, fixed on the terrified faces aboard the American warships. The message was clear. This was no longer a matter of negotiation. This was a declaration of war.
The depths awaken. You who dare defy the abyss shall reap its wrath.
My God! What are we dealing with here? This isn't just pirates. This is something else entirely. Something we can't even begin to understand.
Fear, raw and primal, gripped the nation. The dayi, it seemed, were merely pawns in a far grander, more terrifying game. A force beyond human comprehension had been unleashed, its hunger whetted, its gaze fixed firmly on the heart of America. As the sun began its final descent, casting long shadows across a world teetering on the brink, one question echoed in the minds of all who witnessed the spectacle. Could humanity hope to stand against such ancient eldritch power?